Good morning. How are you this morning? So this is a invitation for the people who are just watching this. Maybe not now, but later on. This is an invitation to join me with what I am doing because this is not a watching thing. This is absolutely something to be experienced. And so if you're just watching it without really, hello Ingrid, good morning. If you're just going to watch it without participating, you take away an opportunity for yourself to have a good experience. And why would you do that? Hello, Zora. Good morning. So this is for the people who are just going to watch the thing. Please join. Hi, Rita. Good morning. Please join because do you know that sometimes when we quit with a habit that's not good for us, and then afterwards we look back and we might think like, oh, why didn't I do that before? Well, this is those one of those things, you know. Why not giving yourself the pleasure of a certain experience? So come and join. Good morning. So you guys, we're gonna dive right straight into it. Let's come and sit in Taylor's seat. Bonjour, Sabine. Good morning. Just sit on the floor, close your eyes, and start circling around your body. Close your eyes. Nothing complicated. Just turning, swirling your body. And if it's possible for you, close your eyes and gaze between your eyes. So why is this so important to gaze here? Because you have more of an anchor in your presence. The thoughts will not go dispersed into that direction and that direction. You sort of center your attention in the middle. Now, maybe it's possible to go with your attention to your breath and see if you can start synchronizing the movement with the breath. So when you go forward, you inhale. When you go backward, you exhale. Forward, inhale. Backward, exhale. See if you can go twice as slow. Very slowly, inhaling forward, exhaling backward, gaze between your eyes, relax your jaw. Détends le mâchoire. And now we're gonna switch direction. Now, as you're doing these swirls, try to also maybe close your pelvic floor slightly. Close your pelvic floor slightly, and then notice that you're moving from your core, from your belly. Inhaling hollow, exhaling rounding. Inhaling hollow, exhaling rounding. Join us. If you're just watching, just please join whatever we're doing. It's not complicated. And it'll help you through your day being centered, light, 3 more circles. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And then arrive in the middle. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale. 2 more inhales. Inhale all the way up, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, down. One more, inhale. And exhale. And we're going to place the hands on the shins. Inhale, hollow, exhale, round. Inhale, hollow, exhale, round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So we're loosening up the spine, the place where the main central nervous system walking along the spinal column, waking up that area. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Gaze between your eyes. So feel, now that we're into it, feel how your back becomes more warm. Energy is flowing there along the spine. Feel how the heat in the back of the body is rising. So you're putting your energy in this spinal column so that everything gets woken up, so that the energy can flow between your sacrum and your brain. Then inhale, fully exhale. Gaze between your eyes and just take a couple of breaths, noticing whatever is happening in your body. Feeling the effect maybe in your legs, maybe in your feet. And these are subtle sensations. So try to really tune into the subtler level of your body. It's not muscular. It's really, it's in the pranamaya kosha. So it's in the layer where the energy is of your body. The layer where all the prana, the life force is situated. So if it's very possible you don't feel anything, and then it just takes a little time. That's all right. So place the hands on the shoulders, thumbs to the back, fingers forward. Inhale, exhale. Now, as you're doing this, lift up your heart. Yeah, so in order to be able to do that, you need your core. So close your pelvic floor muscle, use your belly, and then lift the chest. And then quite elegantly, you go lift, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It doesn't matter left, right. You can go both sides, right. Inhale, right, exhale, left, or inhale, left, exhale, right. Doesn't matter. And again, gaze between the eyes. Let your head go with where your elbows and your arms go. Be steady in your legs, flex your feet, keep using the legs, keep using the core. And then on an inhalation, lift up the arms, close your pelvic floor muscle, lift the sex organs, pull the navel to the spine, and block your breath. Gaze to the third eye, stretch your fingers. And then exhale fully out, bring the hands on the knees. With an open chest and a gaze between the eyes, notice the after effect. Again, tune in. So if you're gonna give attention to the blah, 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 then you're not gonna feel anything. So stay present. Feel what's happening in your body. And then we're gonna move a little bit more intensely. So come and get up, stand up. And I'll put the music a little louder so we enjoy it more. All right, arms wide. So you're gonna open up the hands, open up the fingers. Now put some energy in your arms. Yeah, and in your hands as well. Stretch your fingers. Now we're simply gonna take the arms up and open. Inhale, exhale down. Going up and down. So stay connected to your breath. Big breath. Now you're gonna take the hands forward, take them up and to the back. We're gonna make circles. Behind. Strong in your legs and your belly. And switch direction. Open. Gonna go a little quicker. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Strong in your legs, strong in your belly and your arms. Bring both of your hands behind you. Open up your chest. And then we're gonna move forward. Bend your knees. Now as you're hanging there, stay hanging there. Big breath, you guys. Stay hanging forward. Exhaling out of the mouth. And if you can, maybe flutter the lips. So and then slowly come up. Now, as you come up, push your feet into the floor. Keep your legs strong, belly strong, eyes closed. Roll the shoulders back. And just take one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart space, and just take a couple of breaths. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. 2 more. Awareness in the feet, in the legs. Feel your heartbeat. One more inhale. Full, full, full. And exhale out. Right, so we're going to do a couple of sun salutes very slowly, very attentively. Widen your feet, engage your legs. Roll the lower back down, engage your belly. Mobility in the knees. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, lower down, bring both of your hands on the floor. Inhale, look forward, open up your chest. Exhale, take your feet back. And lower all the way down to the belly. Keep your hands next to your rib cage. Inhale, coming up. Oh, you couldn't see me there. Exhale, downwards facing dog. 5 big breaths in downwards facing dog. Really dive into your posture with your attention. Spread your hands, roll the shoulders away from the ears, use your belly, push up the hips, bend your knees, push up the hips as high as possible by pushing the hands forward without moving them. And then maybe play with this heel to floor one by one. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. And then walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, look forward, open up your chest. Exhale, take your body back over your legs. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale, hands in front of the heart. So now the people who are not used to doing yoga, it doesn't matter. Just follow along in the shapes. Maybe you get a hang of it, maybe not. Just give it a try, yeah? It doesn't need to be good or perfect or nothing. Just follow what we're doing as much as you can pick up from it, okay? Feet parallel, engage your legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands next to the feet. Inhale, look forward, open chest. Exhale, feet back. Knees to the floor and lower. Hands are next to the rib cage. Inhale, coming to upwards facing dog. Exhale, downwards facing dog. 5 big breaths. Back like really big breaths. So one by one, you're bending your knees and then you're leaning to one side and then to the other. So you're opening the side body. We're gonna walk again to the front of the mat. Inhale, look forward, open up your chest. Exhale, take your body back over your legs. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart space. We're gonna do one more. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, feet back. Now you can go halfway if that's possible for you. Otherwise, you just put your belly on the floor. Inhale, coming to an upwards facing. Exhale, downwards facing. Stretching the sides of the body while leaning to the right. Leaning to the left. Now from here, we're going to place the knees on the floor. And you're just going to keep your hips above your knees, arms forward. Stay there. Just breathe. Breathe breathe into that shape. So you're opening up your shoulders, your chest. Take 3 more breaths in this shape. Preparing yourself. We've been working on the heart space. We're opening up the shoulders so there is space for you to breathe today. And the advantage of having space for you to breathe is simply that you don't become as identified with all the thoughts in the mind. So the stress can catch you less. And from here, you're going to come up. We're going to sit down. So we're ready for our breathing. Come and sit down. All right, so we're going to go 6 sniffs in, 1 cannon breath out. So you sit up straight. You can sit on a cushion if you're not comfortable. If you're like this, then you really want to sit on something, cushion, block, whatever. And then make sure you have an open chest. And then we're going to go. So 1 inhale divided in 6 sniffs, 1 cannon breath out of the mouth. If for you, you don't fill up with 6, you take 8 or 10. If you cannot take 6, you take 4, you take 2, whatever is your elasticity of your lungs. A couple more. Take a couple of breaths and focus on the space between your eyes. All right, so there we go, you guys. Breath of fire. Pick your arms up. Now, fingers in, thumbs open. Yeah, there we go. Lift yourself up, lift your heart, stretch your arms, gaze between your eyes. 1 more minute. Now inhale, block your breath, stretch your fingers up, reach up, gaze between your eyes, keep the breath in, and then exhale out. Hands on the knees, gaze between your eyes and just observe. Slowly take your chin to your chest and then roll your head around to the right and then to the other side. And then keep your head in the middle. Notice the space. And may you carry that space through your day so that the moment you catch yourself being wrapped up in some stressy situation, you turn back, you close your eyes, you take a couple of deep breaths. And because you connected to this space this morning, the connection is there. It's closer because you created it now. So it's going to be easier during the day that you're going to notice much more quicker the moment that you're sucked into it. And then you can pick up the connection with this spacey field much easier. So have a wonderful day, spacey day, and I'll see you on Thursday. Thank you so much for being here. Ciao, ciao.